a week it's been. Yes. Leicester City beat odds of 5,000 to 1 to become the Premier League champion. People are saying it's the best thing ever to happen to Leicester. I know, it's as if Engelbert Humperdinck never got 25th place in Eurovision, isn't it? Even my dad said he thought he'd seen it all, which was also the case when the bigger boys hung me by me pants from the crossbar me popped out. I like their manager, Ranieri. Do you like him? Yeah, but don't he take a long time to get a word out, doesn't he? I tell you, if him and Prince Charles ever had a chat, they'd need to schedule an interval for comfort breaks. Apparently, Ranieri is the son of a butcher man. I have to say, it's not my favourite Dusty Springfield song, but... I like that you. Talking of football, it's been reported that Ryan Giggs is heading for the divorce courts after suggestions he's been flirting with his PR girl. A PR girl? Oh, get him! Now the wives of his immediate family aren't good enough. Oh. He's changed. Apparently, designer handbags kept arriving at the PR girl's office. Well, the same thing happened to me. I thought maybe Giggsy was making a play. It turned out my Bev had hacked my ASOS account. How many times has Giggsy's private life been splashed over the front pages? In fact, I'm not sure if that's designer stubble he's got or his face has started self-pixelating. I don't like the way they call Giggs a serial do you? No. It cheapens the memory of my affair with Tony the Tiger, and yes, madam, he was great in the face. It was good. What a lineup we have for you tonight. Marcella star Anna Friel will be putting her sleuthing skills to the test. Radio 1's Nick Grimshaw will be dropping by.
I've got it for the first time ever, so I feel mental.
But first is the Game of Thrones stuff. Go nuts, go mad, go crazy for Maisie Williams. Hello, love. Welcome back to Chatty Man. It's so good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Last time you were on, you couldn't drink, could you? Because you were so young, but you're 19 now.
Oh, it's so exciting.
Yeah. But hey, we've got to say good luck for the BAFTAs on Sunday.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
She's up for a BAFTA.
I'm not.
Cyberbullying is though.
Yes.
Cyberbully.
Cyberbully is up for a BAFTA. It came out just over a year ago, and it was received so well, and it had a really, really poignant message, and so I'm so pleased that it's been recognised, and it was something that I was really, really passionate about and wanted to be a part of, and yeah, I'm thrilled. I'm so excited.
And had you been cyberbullied yourself?
Yeah, and so many people have, and that was the strange thing when I did the press for it. People were like, "Oh, so did you get cyberbullied?" I'm like, "Yeah, a lot of it happens. It's not
Everyone gets cyberbullied.
Yeah, and
it's horrible.
It's not always like the worst scenario that you hear about in the news. It happens on all levels, and it is a real problem amongst teenagers. And I am still very pro-internet. I think the internet is a wonderful place, and I think so many good things do come of the internet. But we do have to. It's a problem that we do have to sort out.
What would you say to anyone watching who is being cyberbullied? What would you say to them?
I think the immediate answer is to log off and talk to real humans and not just the people that are, you know, hidden behind a screen, and talk to people who can help. But the overall answer is for Facebook to really crack down on their helplines and for those to be more effective and the report button to be way more effective.
Yeah, true, right. Yeah, they should do that, shouldn't they? Well, anyway, now I'm going to have to point out to anyone that hasn't watched it or illegally downloaded it yet, the rest of this interview does contain spoilers. So is everyone up to speed? Yes! Who's not up to speed?
Get out. Leave. Leave. It's a big spoiler.
How behind are you? Are you like Series 1 and... Series 1? haven't got time, love, to wait for you.
Sorry. A few weeks,
Yeah, come back. How do they manage to keep the storylines under wraps?
We get told not to disclose anything, and on the front of all of our scripts it says, like, do not discuss the... whatever's inside and whatever. And then, so after last series, there was a big cliffhanger ending where one of our leading characters got stabbed 5 times in the chest, and you're led to believe that he's dead. And then we read the scripts and he's not dead. He comes back alive again. And, sorry, spoiler. The biggest spoiler that I could have possibly said. And, Jon Snow. And so, just to spoil it a little bit more, just twist the dagger while it's in. Sorry.
God, that one in season 1 is going... He's crying.
And so we were told not to discuss what was inside, and so whenever we were asked the question, like, oh, so is Jon Snow coming back? And everyone was like, oh, well, I can't really say. And I was like, that's so boring. You should just say no. Because then if you say, oh, I can't say, then people know that that he is and you just can't say.
Yeah.
Right? So I took it upon myself to lie to absolutely every journalist, every fan, everyone that came up to me and was like, no.
Look, Jon Snow.
It's definitely, yeah, there we go. So I was like, no, and it was really funny because fans would come up and be like, I know you can't talk about it, but so is Jon Snow dead? Like, giggly, and I'd be like, no, yeah, he's dead. And they'd be like, oh. And now let's get back to talking about Arya, because she's way more interesting.
Because you've been through it all already, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been pretty dark for
That
Arya.
woman keeps hitting you with a stick and hitting you with a stick. Your dad, Sean Bean, has had head cut off. Your mum and her dad had their throats slit. She thinks the rest of her brothers and sisters are carked. You dress like you've done a forward roll through a Sue Ryder clothesbank. It's awful. It's disgusting. And now you're homeless, and that bloke with the faces has given you bloody cataract.
I could never explain my last 6 years better than that. There we are. Cataracts.
How do they do the eyes? Because I heard that they're actually 2 boiled eggs. Did you know that?
I wish that would have been a lot less painful.
Really? What? How do they do it? Oh, I've got eggy eyes.
glass.
I've got eggy eyes. No one wants eggy eyes.
How long have they been sat there?
Since series 2.
So I was wearing these big contact lenses for most of the scenes, and I had these other set of contact lenses that had little holes in because the other ones are totally opaque and I can't see anything.
Really? That bad?
Yeah, and so I had this other set for when I was fighting so as I wouldn't injure anyone. That was like the thinking behind it, but I still definitely clipped Faye around the head and legs multiple times. And myself, hitting myself in the head. It was so embarrassing.
You're on Twitter. Do you go on there while the show's on to see what people are saying about the show?
People live tweet, and it is so funny. After episode 1, just all of a sudden the tweets turn to like, ew, what the WTF, WTF. And it's that scene where Melisandre takes off her necklace and she's then like 300 years old or something. Yeah, and so they all go from like talking about the topics of the episode and then they just go, ew.
My favourite thing on Twitter are, now you're young, I'm getting on. Do you call them GIF? What do you call them? Because I don't know what the real word is. GIF. I'm old school, I call them Sith.
Oh.
I could call Iceland B-Jam, but that's me.
I think the creator of the GIF wrote saying, no, it's called GIF, and everyone on Tumblr was like, still going to call it a GIF.
I thought we should make some more GIFs that people can use on Twitter whenever it all kicks off in the series. Are you up for that?
Down for it.
OK, here's how it works. We're going to get shown some things that might or could happen this series. All we've got to do is react or pull a face in a way that suits that storyline, and then we'll put it up on Twitter for people to use when the show's on. You're up first. Let's see what you've got to make a GIF for.
There's a nudity scene. Well, when I used to watch Game of Thrones with my parents.
Oh, my God.
Right? But I think they found it just as embarrassing watching it with their 12-year-old daughter, like, Yeah. But then if it's a guy...
I like it. OK, I've got one to do now. What's my plot line? God. When your favourite character comes back from the dead, which camera do it now?
Shall I count you in?
You're gonna.
3, 2, 1.
Say what? That's a good one. That's a good one. And I've got to say, you do give good Instagram.
Thank you.
But I want to see what other stuff you've got hidden away on your phone. So let's play the game of phones. Welcome to a new series of the Game of Phones, the game show that's less about what you know and more about the humiliating photos you've got hidden away on your mobile phone. So let's see who's playing the Game of Phones tonight. What's your name and where have you come from?
Hi, I'm Maisie Williams and I came from over there.
And have you got your phone with you tonight?
I do.
Fantastic. We'll take it in turns to show our pictures and the person with the best photo is the winner. So let's play the Game of Phones. Selfies. Right, give us your best selfie.
Oh, OK. OK, I think I got one.
OK, then put it up on the screen. So what was that for?
This was... I was in Japan and the lady gave me a face mask before she did my makeup. I think she's trying to tell me something. And then I was like, oh, you know, I've had one of these face masks before, but of course we were in Japan and I open it out and then she's like, put. And I put it on and I was like, if I wasn't embarrassed already that I needed a face mask, she gave me this to put on and that was how I sat for a good 5 minutes.
I put that one on me as like, what's she called? Gemma Collins. Have you got that one? People said, God, how long did it take you to get into character to look like that? 2 seconds? Just a wig. Just a wig.
Just a wig.
Right. Next category, please. Throwback. Oh, this is nice. Old ones. Old ones. Right, OK.
OK, I think I've got one.
Why do you look so miserable? Why are you scowling? Is it the haircut?
I hate this haircut and I hate my cardi. No, I don't... Well, when I was a kid, you know, they do the whole, like, jingle the keys, like, smile.
Yeah.
I just think I saw through all of that and was like, why? It's taken really late, and so I'm sat there, like, just take the picture and leave. And, yeah, I love it. I think that's, like, that sums up me on most days.
We've got some for me. Oh, look at that.
So cute.
Looks like my teeth have had a row. Oh, there's me dad and there's me brother Gary. That's me at a football ground. First and last time at the football ground. Look at me at 19. Oh, my God, look what I
like the hair.
I look like Hugh Grant. I look a bit like Hugh Grant.
Yeah, you do. Oh, my God.
This is our final round. OK, what's this one?
OK, I got one. It's me and Sophie, who plays Sansa on the show. We go out. But this is, like, one of those, like, girly bathroom pictures.
Yeah.
Where I was like, but we can't take a selfie because that's what everyone does. So let's put the timer on.
Oh, so that's a proper
timer. We propped it up next to the sink.
But you must, come on, you must have something more. Come on, night out, just swigging out of a bottle or anything. You got none on your phone?
Well, I only turned 18, or it was a whole year ago now, I guess.
Hello.
I don't post
That's
that
52 Saturdays. You could have been swigging. Waking up in a skip.
I'm honestly very tame. I have some on my camera roll, but these are just from my Instagram.
OK, all right, then I'll put This Is Me for some of a night out.
Yeah.
Oh, God. That was the student union on my tour, and I got off with a woman that night. I was...
How was it?
It was all right. My friend, they got a dressing up box, yeah, and I was like, no, it's all right. Then, you know, when you have, like, one bottle of wine, I'm like, I'm a sexy monkey. I think that's a draw. I think so. We both shared. Good luck with the rest of Game of Thrones. When's it on?
Mondays at 9 p.m.
Fantastic. Give it up for Maisie Williams, everyone.
Thank you very much.
First, though, here's the star of the brilliant Marcella, and here to bring the Friel good factor to my sofa. Give it up for the wonderful Anna Friel!
audience. I was watching Maisie back there.
We always have a good crowd here. We do. Well, listen, it's so lovely to have you back on my sofa.
Thank you so much for having me.
There you go, Angel.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Listen, we've got to say, firstly, congratulations. You've become Auntie Anna.
I have.
I'm crap with all this who do you think you are stuff. Whose baby is it if you're the auntie then? How does that work?
I have one brother, Michael, and we had, not to bring the tone of the show down and be depressing, but we had a really horrible family tragedy about 18 months ago, and they lost their baby at 9 months, 3 days.
Oh, God.
And so 18 months later, my brother's a doctor, and so is my sister-in-law. They got married 3 weeks after that tragedy. And this weekend, little Cara Frances Friel was born.
Oh, that's fantastic!
This is to Cara.
Now, if you haven't seen Marcella yet, I mean, I don't want to spoil it for 'em, but give them like a tasting menu. You were involved as a detective, and you come back, haven't you?
Yeah, she's trying to find out who... there was a serial killer on the loose, and it's 10 years later. She left her job because she chose love and a family instead. And 10 years...
Love.
She did. She chose love. She chose love. Instead, and he tells the husband, says, "I don't love you anymore." And she's got 2 kids who've been shipped off to boarding school, and she goes back to try and find out who this serial killer was. But she's got problems.
She won't let it lie, will she? She won't let it lie.
But it's not. She suffers from something called dissociative fugue, which is a real medical condition where you can completely blank out and can't remember what's happened. It could be for 2 days or 2 weeks, and the whole premise of the story is that you don't know who is victim or witness or suspect.
It works on so many different levels, doesn't it? Because actually, at a point, you could have been
and Marcella's not completely innocent, and we'll find that out.
Oh, OK.
She's a naughty girl. Yeah, she's a bit crazy pants.
You spent time with real policewomen, didn't you, to research the part? Did you do a lot of research, or was you just, like, sitting in the car playing with that siren?
Every script had to go through the police, and they would authenticise it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think on the whole, it's pretty true to what goes on. The one thing I couldn't believe is that they have all their lunch boxes are in little plastic-type things, and it keeps saying, "Beware of mice." All over the police station we went to. I went, "What do you mean?" And they said, "Well, we have to literally put our sandwiches in a really tight plastic sealed thing and in the drawer because there's a lot of mice."
Oh my God! What you like with mice? You like Thomas? You're jumping up on the chair.
Well, put it this way, I could never do it.
I'm like with mice. Thomas!
No, I'm like that with spiders, snakes, rat, anything. I could never do that. I'm a celebrity to get me out of here. I'd be gone within 10 minutes.
I don't think you'll be doing that. We're doing Marcella, love. I don't think... Can't see you with a crocodile cock in your mouth.
God. I'm not watching me one night when they have to eat, like, balls and things.
Oh, I know,
That's
I know.
like, oh.
Not when you live with it. Well, that's when the clip's over,
I'm a bit late, because I've been watching the episodes in real time, because we finished filming 4 weeks ago.
So do you know who the murderer is? Obviously you must do.
Well, there might be more than one killer. If you had to have a guess, who do you think it
I
would be?
don't know at the minute. I thought, like, it keeps changing all the time. I thought,
Well, you've met all the characters there are to meet now.
It's not a dream, is it? Because that off when you ever watch that and it's a dream at the end.
Yeah.
Really gets
What,
on my...
Bobby Ewing?
Yeah, and then you just wake up and like Series 7.
No, it's not a dream. It's definitely not. No, it's not. It's definitely not a dream.
Anyway, good luck with the rest of Marcella.
Thank you so much.
And it's on, like you said, you've got the consecutive...
Yes,
well, maybe just do
episode 6 is Monday, and then the following Monday and Tuesday are 7. You've got 7 and 8 consecutively.
OK, fantastic. Give it up for Anna Friel, everybody. First, though, he's quite simply the best breakfast DJ in the country. Give it up for Grimshaw! good knob joke.
You can't beat a great knob joke.
You can't. Now, he told me you're suffering with jet lag.
Yeah, which I didn't think existed.
No.
I thought it was just people showing off that they've been to Florida. I've got it for the first time ever, so I feel mental.
Let's watch you have a meltdown, yeah!
I've got, like, twitchy eye and stuff, like...
Oh, twitchy eye. That does mean anxiety, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what it means.
That's how Gabrielle started, did you know that? Honestly, little twitch and then it fell out. That's what I heard.
You...
Don't spoil it, don't. Right, well, you just had a couple of weeks off your radio show. What's it been like getting your life back?
It's been good. I had a little holiday. I went to Los Angeles.
Did you stay at Calvin Harris's house or go to visit
No,
him?
we went... Well, I was on my holiday and then Radio 1 said to me, oh, while you're out there, do you want to do an interview with Calvin because he's got this brand new song coming out on Friday? And they were like, and it's a secret. It's gonna be with Rihanna, and it's gonna be like, you know,
oh my God,
big surprise on the Friday morning.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right then. So we went to his house and we got there sort of 5 p.m, something like that, and then we went live at midnight, so it was 8 a.m. here in the UK. And yeah, the house is like, it's not even a house. It's more like. It's like Neverland or like Disneyland. It's so big that when you want to go somewhere, someone drives you there on a golf cart.
No way.
Get on a buggy around his house. That's how big it is. Demi Moore's his next-door neighbour.
No way.
But when I say next-door neighbour, it's about 4 miles away.
Yeah.
But that's the nearest human.
Was Taylor Swift there? Did she pop in saying, hello, boys, do you want a biscuit and some squash?
She didn't, unfortunately.
Smells of feet in here, open the window. Did you see her?
She didn't. I didn't see her. I don't know if she lives there. I don't know if they live together. Oh. But yeah, no, the house is mega, and we got to hear the record for the first time. And
is it good?
It's really, really good. Oh. It's really great. And Rihanna, like, probably my favourite voice. I love her voice on anything. Yeah. So it was. You kind of were hoping it was going to be great because we were live on the radio in his house, and I heard it for the first time. So if it.
Awkward, isn't it?
I would have been like, a bit awkward. And I kind of hate hearing, which is tough as a DJ, I hate people playing me their songs because they come in and they play it to you and then they, like, look at you and you have to do this thing of, like, yeah. Yeah, it's great. Love that bit. And you have to do this, like, thing. Yeah. So I was kind of dreading it, but thankfully, praise the Lord, it was great and everyone loved it.
Now, you've had some brilliant guests on the show recently. Will Smith, Ariana Grande, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yes.
What was he like? He
was really, really good. He did this thing, though, where... Because you think that Leonardo DiCaprio, like, he's famously the most good-looking guy in Hollywood and has been for years and years, and, like, you know, one of the biggest heartthrobs in the world. Yeah. So you get kind of nervous about going to interview him. One, because you think, oh, I might be bowled over about how good-looking he is, but also, in comparison, you look disgusting. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you get next to him, you're like, oh.
Well.
Like, people throwing, like, rotten fruit and veg at you.
But Bradley Cooper came on here. Yeah, I mean, he is like... Yeah, and I just thought... I could feel myself turning into a troll. Part 4, I'm back. I was like, why have I got a humpback? And like, he is fit, isn't he?
Oh,
and
ridiculous.
The producer at me said, you haven't asked him a single question, because I was just spinning. Like this, looking at his size 13 feet, going... You haven't asked him a question? I'd forgotten, because he was so handsome.
It is distracting.
It is.
It is tough. Are you having that with me now?
No. It's like the voice in reverse, isn't it? Yeah, no. One person I'd love to have on here is Beyonce.
Yeah.
Now, why don't she do any interviews anymore?
I don't know.
She thinks she's too good for us.
Yeah, she's like, you lot.
Yeah. I met Solange. I spoke to Solange once.
She's fun.
Yeah. Oh, when I say spoke to her, she jumped out my wardrobe and tried to garrote me. She's vicious. She's vicious. She's like one of those cats in Greece. You know, you try and give her some, like, bacon.
Yeah.
No, I haven't met her. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Beyonce never been on this show.
There was a chance we tried to get. She was nearly going to do it.
Right.
One Friday when she did Glastonbury, and we were trying, and we were like basically moving everything because you've got to get Beyonce on, and it just didn't work out in the end. I was gutted.
When we did Big Weekend in Hackney in East London, Jay-Z headlined it. And then a few days later, I went to a pub in Hackney, and Jay-Z and Beyonce were in the pub in Hackney.
Off.
Yeah. in a pub, and my friend was chatting to them, and then I didn't know what to call her. Because you can't say Beyonce out loud in a pub in Hackney.
No.
It's like,
Beyonce.
It sounds silly saying it.
Yeah.
And then I thought, I can't go B either. So I just...
Because you don't know her. And
just
like, where have I met you?
having a tap like that.
And she was just like having like a pint and scampi fries like that.
I'm not kidding, was having a cider.
That has blown my mind.
Isn't it amazing?
Amazing, isn't it?
She will go to a pub in Hackney for a pint of cider, but she won't come on here.
I know. Later this month, you're hosting Radio 1's Big Weekend.
Yes.
Down at the birthplace of rock and roll, Exeter.
Yeah!
Why Exeter?
Well, no, we go somewhere different every year because last year, hilarious that Taylor Swift was in Norwich.
Yeah.
Just as good as Beyonce being in Hackney. So, yeah, we're going to Exeter 28th, 29th of May, and we're taking Coldplay and Mumford & Sons and Alessia Cara, who's on the show tonight.
Oh, yeah, she's
amazing. Iggy Azalea, the 1975, Nick Jonas. Yeah, it's a ridiculous lineup.
Yeah.
So it's the one that really kicks off festival season.
And it's always a good laugh, isn't it?
Do you know what? Because it's free, people... like, really are excited when they get there. Like, the tickets went in, like, under an hour, like 50,000 tickets.
Oh, wow.
50,000 pairs of tickets. But, yeah, people that want to be there.
Yeah. Well, that was the slut drop I've ever seen. Did you see that? And if you're going to wear shorts, why didn't you get to the tanning booth?
Well, do you know, it wasn't...
Your legs are like, two uncooked garlic breads. But are you a bit of a frustrated rapper? Would you like to be like...
I do like... the genre of rap.
Yeah.
Why
isn't there any gay rappers? That's what I want to know. Why isn't there like a 50 Bent or a... or a Gay Z or 2 Fudge Pack? What about... Just a list of bad puns.
I don't know.
You don't have to answer. It was just a chance for me to list a load of bad puns.
I don't know, but pretty interesting.
Yeah.
It should happen.
Yeah, it should be soon, surely.
Come on.
Got
any gay rappers in the house?
Now, we're about to go toe-to-toe in some hardcore anecdote action with a game of Chatty Man Roulette. And because it's the last show of the series, we've decided to go out with a bang and do this in style. Yes, that's right, because this is part of the show, is actually coming to you live from an exact replica of the Chatty Man set inside the casino on board the luxury cruise ship HMS Chatty McChatface. Because I've always wanted to be, like, in a high-end... And you say, I've always wanted to, like, be, like, a croupier on a ship. Right. So we've got to pretend we're actually on board on a ship.
I'm kind of into mine.
God, with your yellow hair, it looks like a Calippo. Do you know what? I'm not being rude, but that suits you. To play the game, we're going to spin the Chatty Man roulette wheel and choose some random subjects to chat about. The person with the best stories on each subject will be crowned our winner and will take their place at the captain's table for tonight's all-inclusive buffet and cabaret, courtesy of Gloria Estefan and the Miami Sound Machine. Get back to your cabin! Do you want to go, Anna?
Ask him.
Oh, my chin! Oh, my God! It does hurt! Hit me! Worst celebrity encounters.
I turned up in the same dress as J.K. Rowling to an event. We both kind of went, hi.
Oh,
We're literally like that, go, oh, you look good.
no! Was you in heat that who wore it best?
Yeah.
I hate that.
Did you win?
I'm not going to say.
That's a yes.
And what about you, Maisie?
I celebrated my 19th birthday recently while I was in New York.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I was there for the premiere for a film that I did, and Justin Timberlake scored the film. And then at the after party, I was like, "Yo, JT, you're gonna sing me happy birthday." I was very confident at the time. And then my friend Alex was with me, and she was like, "You can't say that." And then later on in the night, he sang me happy birthday, and I got it on film.
That's amazing.
But the best thing is that he's like, "I told you I'd do it," in the middle, and I was like, "JT."
Oh.
It was incredible.
Hey, what about you? You met the Obamas, is that true?
I did. Well, I met Michelle. Yes, I met
Michelle?
Michelle, the coolest. Well, Obama. Sorry, Barack. I'm kidding. No, she was really cool. I feel like I was just very underdressed and very short and awkward and uncomfortable. But she was really nice, and she said that her daughters listened to my music, which was like the coolest compliment ever.
That's sweet.
Yeah, she's so tall, and her arms are incredible.
She has amazing, aren't she?
Beautiful. Yeah, so that was cool.
I've only ever asked for an autograph once in my life, and that was for Paul Simon.
Oh, yeah.
And it was from my dad, really, because we kind of grew up on Simon and Garfunkel, and I went and said, "Oh, hello," and go, "Is it all right? I never do this, but please can I have your autograph?" And he just looked at me and went, off.
Well, he's here tonight on the show.
Why haven't you got your beard on?
Because
Yeah,
the
can we take this
No, the Velcro bit is just right.
This bit sticks up there as
Oh,
well.
now you tell me. What?
Sorry. Yeah, stick that bit.
That
to
bit
the
could go in your
underneath of your
forehead.
chin.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, so just tuck it under my turkey neck. There's the ship's horn. That's all the stories we've got time for tonight. Thank you. So you can take them all off now. Oh, my God. Give it up for Alessia Carr, everyone. That's it for tonight's show, and that's it for this series. A massive thank you to everyone who sat on my sofa. And an even bigger thank you to you lot at home for watching.